Dive play straight ahead. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, here's Baker. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. 30. The 10. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Real. 180.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
20.
Mayfield will throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They go again with Taylor. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running right. This is Taylor. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Taylor again. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. And gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Now a toss play, Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Eagles nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Run. Good.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion.
180.
Throwing again is Baker. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Good. Up close. 180.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Good. 180. Point it right. What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. That's complete. Here's Thornton. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Once more, it's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set. Real. 180.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right.
Set.
They'll air it out on third. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Baker throwing again. He brings it in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first point to this game just before halftime. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. They'll throw it here on first. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Unable to connect with his running back. So that brings up second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Sanders now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Deion Sanders on the return. Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Taylor now up the middle. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The give here on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr., and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Run.
Back to throw it. They connect for the first. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
For an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him two on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Alert. Done.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Pistol.
He put a receiver in motion left.
Done.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? Straight ahead with Taylor. And he gets him 5, but still way short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got this at the 27. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 40-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. He'll look to throw it. Throw is caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and... Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guns pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Sanders now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10. At their own
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewert and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.